Cool. Let's freeze it. So we froze the piano part. There's actually another RAUM on the bass and another on the drums. Isn't that cool? So we have a very cool reverb delay hybrid called RAUM. And it's free. That's the best part about this whole thing. What I'm showing you is a free Happy Holiday download from Native Instruments. You can do some very, very, very cool things. Hi, my name is John Skippy Limcool. Welcome, one and all. Happy Holidays 2019. Each year, Native Instruments does a effect giveaway as a thank you for the year. In the past, it's been like distortion, overdrive kind of things. This year's effect is really useful. This is one that they could easily sell this for a decent amount of coin, and you'd be happy to pay for it because of what it does, but it's free. Let me point out, first of all, I own a website called plugandguru.com, and I have my own holiday sale going on, 50% off all of my libraries. So everything for all of these different synthesizer plugins, from Massive to Omnisphere, a library for Keyscape that's great, Trillion, Repro, it goes on and on and on. There's also 21 libraries I released at Black Friday. These libraries actually fade away just like that on January 5th. This is 10 single category libraries for Omnisphere pulled from these 20 libraries. If you were to buy these separately, it'd be like over $800 for the 20 libraries. Now, you don't get the multis. These are just the patches. So Mega Magic violins, pads, violas, cellos, those multis with multiple samples to sound like a viola, cello, or the big pads and stuff, those are not included. It's just the patches. There's also Airwaves Box of Noise, which is drum loops and all sorts of crazy, amazing sound design stuff. That bass sound you heard was actually one of the samples from his bass Box of Noise. So if you need inspiring patches, please come visit our website now through January 5th, and then the sale's over. So it's holiday time. Now, if you want to get RAUM, you would go to the Native Instruments website. You would log in. If you are not a member of Native Instruments' whole ecosystem, you probably should be or are, because they have so many plugins in so many sectors of the musical industry, right? But you would sign up if you're not, and then go through the process over here of asking for this by hitting free download on the page. And then you need to download their Native Access. This is an application that manages and installs and lets you know when there's updates to all of the different plugins that they sell. So you need to have that on your computer and use the same login and password that you use to register and log in and stuff at the website. And then go down here and hit Get RAUM, and that will give you what's called a code or a credit. And as they're saying, it can take time. It took me probably 6 hours at least before it showed up. It can go up to 24 hours at this moment. There's just a lot of people asking for it. So, but yeah, it's worth the wait. So RAUM, let's do this. Let's make these two go away so we are just concentrating. By the way, I'm playing a piano from a plugin that I will be releasing in early January called Unify. It will be $59. Hard to believe, but I'm trying to make this that everybody can afford to get it because it has something for everybody. For one thing, it lets you use MIDI effects within all of your plugins without needing multiple channel strips and all the work it takes inside of so many of the DAWs out there to use Cthulhu and all these really, really, really cool MIDI effects. Plus, you can take one MIDI effect and assign it to a whole bunch of different of your plugins. You can load any plugin. We can load all of these up and layer them and stack them and do crazy stuff. And on top of that, I'm a programmer, and I've been since the 80s when I started working with Korg, and I still work for Korg. So I've put in, there's over 300 patches over here, including 3 different grand pianos. There's Bright Grand, there's a really nice Steinway, and then there's a really nice Intimate Cinematic. 3 different pianos, plus boatloads of other stuff. Samples from NATO Fields that's made libraries that are on my site. Libraries from Airwave, who's on my site. His samples are in here for basses and drum loops and all sorts of stuff. So we're using the Steinway. I'm muting the auxiliary bus. There's 4 auxiliary buses inside of Unify. But we're muting that so that we only hear the piano, no reverb, and then we're turning on RAUM. And this is a very fun little plugin. My goodness. So to start with, it's reverb with 3 different algorithms that you can cycle between right here. There's a lock button you can use to lock the mix. And that's handy if you start going through the presets. It will lock, like I'm using this inside of Logic. I'll show you how I have it set up. I'm using it on my piano as an auxiliary bus, and I've set it to pre-fader. So that way, if I want, I can have the dry signal go away, and I'm still sending to RAUM, because RAUM is over here. Click right here to choose presets, and they have all sorts of different presets. Right? So let's bring back up the dry. First of all, it's just a beautiful reverb. Has a really nice personality to it. You have a modulation for the reverb. Get some motion in it. You have damp, which will make the reverb darker over time. Or have it just ring out. Right? You have EQ for the high end and the low end. Like if I mute I'm going to turn down Unify, but I'm still playing. So you can hear the reverb. Okay. They have size and diffusion. Diffusion is like the focus of the reverb. Size shifts the whole size of your room, and it does it smoothly. So here we have our reverb time longer. Really cool effect. And now the delay times are more relaxed. There's like ocean waves in it in a way because of the way that it evolves. Now, right here there's a couple hidden buttons. They're not really hidden, but you got to make sure you pay attention. You can hear the ripples, right? If you click this, the ripples go away, and it's more smooth. Right? Then you have a mix balance right here between this side and this side. And this is where it gets interesting. There is actually a delay and feedback. Right? And the feedback and the delay, when you get really small, get really weird harmonics, right? And you put that into this reverb, some really weird dissonant harmonics, right? Or you can click this, which changes it to be a BPM based. And if you say like quarter notes, now it's just a half note. So there's a pre-delay before it hits. Bring down the feedback. Now you're mixing the reverb and the delay. That's what I was doing at the beginning. And then if you click the little snowflake, it freezes it. So you can use that to like put that in there. Maybe I want to have this next one be more reverby. And I want to have a big like. So it combines things. It lets you keep growing and building it in some really cool creative ways. So anyway, it's really fun. There's a ton of presets. Some are very creative. There's small, medium, large, and echoes, which are focusing more on now. And that's really nice because now you can go over here to the time and. So make sure you get this. It's worth it. Let's play for a second with it on the drums. Again, this drum kit is actually inside of Unify. In the Guru sampler, I have added a couple drum kits down here in the bonus folder. So it's actually a drum kit from my Super Mantra drums, but it comes inside of Unify for free included. So that is what you're hearing. Here's RAUM, and let's play this for a second because you can get this feedback. On drums, it can do some really interesting stuff. Right? Change the algorithm. Go to time-based. Shorten this up. And you get these like delays that then have reverb on them, which is very nice. So you can do some really cool sound design, creative stuff for production. Hear how it gates? Anyway, lots of fun. So, get RAUM for free from the nativeinstruments.com website. And please, if you need patches and inspiring sounds and drum loops and all the things we have to offer, they're on really nice Happy Holiday sale prices. So, thank you for your business. We'll see you in the next video.